Okay, hey everybody, how you doing? This is a new, really interesting product we got here. It's called the Seramonic Smart Mixer. Really cool piece of work here that works with your phones, and if you like, you can, take it beyond just recording and even make it as part of your musical workflow. Okay, so how does this work? How does it operate? You must be wondering. So if you look closely here, you have a mixer here, and then we're going to show you a ready done up version already for you to look at. But it comes with a mixer, it comes with a handle here where you can either place it to a tripod or put it on a table, or you can even put it as part of existing camera workflow that you have for many people that like to go on live and stuff like that. You could connect this to your tripod and you're good to go. Simply put your phone in the middle and voila, you've got your whole set there. And we're going to now show you an actual live version of this Seramonic Smart Mixer. It's basically, as you see it, you have your mixer that comes on the top here with two microphones for you if you wanted to do an interview with anybody live on the phone. And everything here is what's included. You've got your tripod here, it comes with the mount here for you to mount it. You've got your handle here. This is a handlebar which you can place onto a tripod, onto the table, onto as a stand, just to make it look higher and that it captures your face more. And here you simply just place your phone on the inside. So we're going to actually go ahead and open it up and take a look. Okay, so simply cut the seal here and you're good to go. When you open up the box, this is what you have. They've done well to make sure it's nicely packaged and sealed. You have your normal warranty, product information, and then this is for you to register your product online and send it to them for your warranty and everything that you need. Now, getting into the box, what do you have? You have the smart mixer here with the mount underneath here. You can take it out so you can see how everything looks like. So you have it here. That's everything you have. You have your inputs there. Phone will tell you a bit more about how that works. So come in the package here, you have all your cables that you need. They've been nice enough to give you 3 cables. You have an XLR input to mini XLR, which goes on the side here. Then you also have 2 different cables, one for your Android phone, one to your Apple phone or iOS phone. So this goes to either your Apple or your iPad even. You can connect it to your iPad. This is from the mixer to anything that's going through your mixer to your phone. So that comes with that. Then it also comes with the mount here. Now the good thing about this is you can mount it 2 different ways. So if your smart mixer is here, you can mount it on top there, and you can still leave the smart mixer here and mount it at the bottom. You can mount it at the bottom. You can mount that at the bottom. And then you can also mount it here like that, so you can put it like this way. So I'll show you how that works later. Then you have this microphone here that comes on top, as well as this one here, which you can easily pull it out. You can adjust it anyhow you want. If you wanted to do it that way, you can do it that way. And they're quite strong as well, they don't just break anyhow. Okay, so now let's try and connect it up with this stand here. So you have this, like we were saying, you can connect it in 2 different ways. You have it like this. You can stand here, your phone goes into the middle. Simply behind here, just adjust it, and it increases in size and length. So any phone of any size can either fit in here. If your phone is quite big, for instance, I can use my phone here and my Samsung here and connect that. So once I see it's not the same right size for it, simply just resize it. in nice and swiftly. Once you've got that fit, you can set it on the side here. And you have cushions as well on the inside of here, so it keeps your phone nice and safe. It doesn't scratch on the sides. You can tighten it here. I'm not sponsored by them. You can tighten it here, and look at that. It stays firmly on, no issues. And then when you're ready, simply connect your smart mixer on the top here, and it just slides in. If it doesn't slide in at first, it means you need to loosen it here, and make sure it goes in nice and steadily. There you go. It's not loose even when it's on there, but it's also advisable for you to tighten it so it stays on. So look at that, it doesn't fall over, it stays on there, and you can still straighten it if you want to, and tighten it at the top here. So there you go. So that's how it would look like, and as I was saying, you can leave it to stand, let it be on there. And then now, connecting your microphones, very simple. You have two inputs at the top here, input 2, input 1 here. Simply connect your microphones here, and so if you're doing an interview with somebody in front of you and you can't hear them too clearly, simply turn the mic around and you can interview yourself on this side, interview the other person on that side. Or for instance, so now you have this set up, how do you not get this into your phone, you might be wondering. Simply get one of these cables. I've got an open one here which I'll show you. To make sure the one that you get is correct for your Apple phone or for your Samsung phone. So as this is Samsung, I would use a Samsung one. So I would show you how you open. So you just untwine that, select, pick the Android one. So from here you see for phone, select the, put it in the phone output. Simply put this into your phone's input here, and voila, there you go. So you can now have your conversation with the person in front of you and the person behind you. Always remember that you need a battery pack which goes at the back. It's a 9-volt battery, square battery that goes here. Simply open this, and there you go. So you place your battery in there. So you need a 9-volt battery, just one, and it can last for at least a whole day. It can last for a whole day and beyond. And that's if you were to use it constantly for 24 hours without turning it off, you know, but it does last quite a long while. And when you're done with it, it's always advisable that you leave this out with so the battery will now go inside, you leave it like that. There you go. And then when you're done with everything, simply just remove everything one by one. Remove your cables, remove the smart mixer, loosen everything here. And if you like, you can still put it in the box, or you can still leave everything like that together. But that's how simple and that's how quick everything is to be taken off and to be put down together. So if you were to put it back inside the box, for some of us that are going to be really cautious and taking lots of care with your smart mixer, you would have to close everything back down to exactly as the way it came out of the box. And once you've done that, you will put everything back in to where they came from. Put this one in there. There we go. Then simply remove your microphones. They're firm in there already, so you just need to take them off with a little bit of force. There you go. Your smart mixer. And if you still have the cables here, you just put them together. And there you have it. So if you wanted to, you can still put them back together. They still fit back there nice and smoothly. And that's it. That is how you uncover. So let's say you have your camera set up here
Yeah.
So if you go to your camera.
Yeah.
Now, I always advise that if the head for your port is on this side, always put it this way. So it goes in that way. So because there's only the outputs on this side.
Oh.
So always put it on the left hand side because that's where your output's going to be. So simply tighten your smart mixer at the top. And you have some cushions inside there that makes it nice and firm for it to stay in. And it won't disturb your phone. Simply put that there. Now, like we have an iPhone cable here. For iPhone users that don't have a headphone jack, you need to grab yourself an adapter really cheaply off Amazon, and you'll be able to get one in. Simply connect that to here. I didn't realize it's been taking pictures. There you go. Have that connected there. Connect that to the side for where you put where it says phone, like we said before. And here we have our headphones plugged in to listen back to the audio. So in this scenario, we're going to be using a microphone to show you how the audio is picked up. So we can always look closer here. You can see that your meter is there. So if you now use the microphone, you can see it picking up there. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then you can now simply hit.
Show the connection of the mic.
Okay, so the mic is connected through an XLR.
Okay.
To a mini jack.
Jack.
Yeah, and simply connect that into one of your inputs, either left or right, and you have your XLR here if you wanted to connect it to that. So, for instance, this is if you can be far with this mic. Use it as far as you need to be, and it will still pick up the audio cleanly. Adjust your volume here. So if you need more volume, you can adjust that here. If you need less volume, you can adjust that here as well, and it still picks up quite clearly depending on how far your mic might be. Or let's say you want to use the side. Simply disconnect that from there, plug that into the side, and there you have it, coming in straight through your audio there. XLRs, as you know, will always be a little bit stronger, but it's still the same process. Connect that through there and simply have your headphones there to listen back to. So let's record it and we'll listen to how the audio sounds like. So 1 2 testing, 1 2 Seramonic test, smart mixer kit, 1 2. How does it sound? Does it sound clean? Does it not sound good? I can either turn the audio off or I can turn it all the way up for me to hear. Yes, and if you had, like we were saying, for any musician or instrument purposes, you can also connect your keyboard if you wanted to. So let's connect that up just to show you how the connections work. Now, one thing that you'll want to notice is also to use a XLR that has the pins. This is the male side, this is the female side. So you can make sure you have an XLR a male to female, because the output here is female. There you go, connect that, and you can now have your keyboard connected to your smart mixer kit. So if you now look here,
let's see the other side of
the keyboard. Okay, so the other side of the keyboard, that's even good, I don't think we connected it. There we go. So you have, this is the other side of the cable.
Okay.
For the keyboard, going into the XLR side here, simply connect this cable to the back of your keyboard. So you connect that to the phones, or if you're privileged to have a keyboard that has more than 1 or 2 outputs, you can still connect that to the left or the right channel of your keyboard. Okay, and so if you wanted to, you can now have your own home production with you playing here, and you can be live on Facebook or on YouTube, and you can be just saying hi to all your viewers. Welcome to the live performance of today's episode. I really hope you enjoy it, and it's going to be a wonderful time. So simply, if you're like me, you can play with one hand and sing with one hand. So you have here, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. There you go. And so that's how you can have a full setup with you playing an instrument and singing at the same time. But you would have a stand, I'm sure you would know, when you're doing your own live performance. So simply, when you're ready to be done, simply hit record or hit stop on your stream. Record straight to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram Live as well. Record straight to there. Adjust your volumes. One thing you might also want to know is just to adjust your volume as you're listening. If you were to use a keyboard at the same time, adjust your volume at the same time. So that's a unboxing and a live demonstration of the Smart Mixer. We hope you get some and get some soon. You'll love it.